Great. So now we have show products, show suppliers, and show categories, all extending show everything, all inheriting from show everything. And that's great, but I want you to be aware of one thing. You notice how in show everything we are saying override on end. And this is the way we're used to writing our code, just saying override and do nothing with it. Now, if in the show categories I want something else to happen in the on end, then I will say here override on end, and I'll give just a message, show warning, something else. Let's see what happens when I call show categories. I will only get the something else. I will not get what's happening here in the thank you for editing caption. And this is because by stating override here, I'm actually overriding this. Okay, I'm not calling this. If I still want to call this, I can simply call it by doing base. I don't know if you noticed, but when I do override, by default it calls base on end. And when it calls base, it actually calls this code. So if I don't delete this line, I'll just say over here, message, show warning, something else, it will first run the something else message, and then run the thank you for editing. And if I'll move the base to be above the show warning, it will first run the thank you for editing message, and then run the something else. So it's important to understand when you're using override, when you want to call the base and where you don't. Usually in the migrated code you don't need it because we're not doing anything in the base, but if you start playing around with this kind of inheritance, take into account that you sometimes need to call the base. So let's review the code that we've changed. We simply added on end with the show warning at its bottom. Perfect.